Well, folks, I missed a daily post, which means the beginning of this video starts with yesterday, and then it finishes with content from today, 10 minutes ago, when I talk about how the government took $12,000 out of my bank account. Wake up! It's the first of the month. Wow, I have missed a few days of adding smileys to my calendar. But look at that, we filled up June with smiley faces. Now let's remember there's 2 thumbtacks in here. Kind of a bummer that I gotta change the page because, you know, look at all those smileys. And then we're right on to a new month. The fresh month of July. Let's see what the new image is. People might stare, but I make it worth their while. Yeah, this is my glam chicks calendar. Anyways, we are now in July. It has been 40 daily posts in a row and 1 full month sober, plus a couple of days. So, good job. I have been leaning out a little bit. You can see my abdominal muscles. Oh. Nice and cold again today. Let's get some of these extra ice packs out of here. Oh boy. You know, sometimes I am just not excited to do this. Feels great. Check it out, here's the ice. Oh my God. Yeah, throwing in a couple extra cubes lately has been making the ice bath a lot colder. Wow, I did not make this angle the way I usually do. It's so much higher up. I don't know if you guys can tell, but I'm in a much better mood today. I don't know what it is. I know what it is. It's because I slept for like 7 hours. I did have an hour-long nap yesterday, which came at an inopportune time because I had ordered food before I fell asleep, woke up to soggy burgers and fries, then I got pissed off all over again. But it was ultimately beneficial that I got a nap because it added to how much sleep I got yesterday in order to have a good day today. So I think I got like 7 hours total of sleep, which means last night I had like 6 hours, and it was solid. 6 hours of solid sleep. And I woke up this morning groggy as hell, tired as hell, but you know, that's normal. You snap out of the grog, you wake up, and you're fucking ready to go. My last few videos have been very ice bath heavy, okay? There's been a lot of ice bathing in my videos, and I need to start adding some more things into my life again. Yesterday was just one of those days that I didn't have a good day, so I didn't do much, but it's time to start throwing some more activity into my life. It's nice and it feels good that I made it to my 1 month benchmark of not drinking. That was the goal that I initially set out to do, was to hit a month, and it's been a month and 2 days now, actually, so we've surpassed it, and I'm just gonna keep it going because it's not sustainable for me to be posting every single day. I've got content that I got to make for other pages, and I've got music I need to work on and I need to release. I appreciate you all. Thank you for following along on the journey. Let's all have a great day. I just bought myself a Labubu. I don't know why, but I saw it in a store and I said, why not give it a try. So there's a bunch of different options, I guess, and you could get a secret one. So I'm gonna see what I get. Box is open, now it's just a bag. It's a Labubu. It's blue. Is that secret? No, this is hope. I was hoping for a different one. Cool. Well, hello there. Look who it is. It's the guy who missed his first daily post yesterday. And what can I say? What can I say? I was having a good day. I took a nice little ice bath, drank some coffee, paid rent, went to the grocery store with Jack. Later, just popped out, went to a random store, bought myself a Labubu for $70. And then, you know what? I decided to check my bank account because I get paid on Mondays. I like to transfer money from my business account after I get paid into my personal account so that things like rent, utilities, all the bills that come out can come out of that account. And so I opened my bank account, and what do you know? It says $0 in my checking account and $0 in my savings account. So I'm like, what's going on? I mean, I paid rent. I know I had enough money in there to pay rent. I know I had enough money in these accounts. Why are they both zeroed out? What happened? And I click into them and it says, we have placed a legal hold on the money in this account. So my savings account and my checking account both got frozen. Turns out it was frozen by the California Franchise Tax Board because I overpaid taxes. Now that sounds weird. What happened was I overpaid the federal government and I didn't pay state taxes. In the year 2021, I paid like $100-something thousand all to one tax branch when you're supposed to pay to the federal tax branch and the state tax branch. So it's an interesting situation that I've been dealing with now for the past couple of days. Yesterday, I couldn't get a hold of the bank, so I didn't know exactly what was going on. This morning, I got a hold of the bank, and they said, you're going to have to talk to the legal department. So I call the legal department. The legal department says, yep, you're going to have to talk to the California Franchise Tax Board. And I talked to my tax man, my buddy Joe, who does my taxes, and he's like, yeah, we paid the wrong one or whatever, and then that's why a year ago I took more money out of your account to pay the state taxes and try to figure out how to get it on a plan, because you're owed money back, a return from the federal government. So we're going to use that money from the federal government to pay the state. It's all convoluted, but essentially they took a lot of money out of my bank account. So my good day went from a good day to a bad day yesterday, because I was all of a sudden a lot broker than I was before. Does that make sense? It doesn't make a whole lot of sense. My dad's been asking me all these questions, and I'm like, Dad, I don't know how to answer all of these questions. I feel like I just got fucked. Because I did, a little bit, you know? I've been waiting for a very long time for the federal government to give me my tax return, because I'm owed money or whatever. But that could also just go towards the next year's federal taxes. You never really know what the government is doing after you do your taxes. So I'm kind of in a little bit of a limbo now. I'm waiting for Joe to kind of get back to me and tell me what's going on. Is the money just gone? So right now I've been kind of, I don't know, it's just been a day of kind of frustration now. Yesterday I was like, oh shit, that sucks. And then today I woke up, I had Spectrum out to fix my internet again, so hopefully I stopped crashing during my streams. And then I called the bank and dealt with all that stuff, talked to Joe about taxes. Then Todd came and visited, because he's in town for his mom's birthday, and I made a bunch of TikToks with him today, whilst I'll also, stressed out and dealing with the whole bank money situation. And now it's 6:30, I've had caffeine, no workout, and here I am after missing a daily post with another post, and I am not in the brightest of moods, but I'm fine, it's all good. But I feel like anyone would be a little bit frustrated if just thousands of dollars just exited your account and you had no idea why, and you had to wait a day to figure out why, and then you figured out why, and you were like, I thought this was kind of fucking taken care of, what the hell happened, So, and that's where I'm at right now. I'm like, fuck, now I gotta take money out of these stocks and liquidate some things so that I can put them back into this account. Luckily, I do have money in other accounts that I can transfer back into my bank. It's just, it kind of struck me at a time when I wasn't expecting it. Anyways, it's an interesting situation. I don't have all of the details. I'm waiting for more word back from Mr. Taxman, but here's my day late video. I didn't film shit yesterday. I didn't film shit today. Just me telling you about my woes and my struggles, which is what most of these videos are anyways. Still a little bit itchy, but at this point I feel like it's just a part of me. It's just like, I'm an itchy guy now. And month and 3 days sober. So that's good, at least. I feel like part of the stress is that I've been so much more conscious about money and kind of saving money. So it's really weird, It's the opposite of finding $20 in your pocket. It's like someone else reached into your pocket, took your whole wallet out and stole all your credit cards. That's the feeling. There's someone inside of my bank account, and I'm like, hold on. Where's my email? Where's the notification that this is gonna happen? I mean, at least I'm not aware of any piece of mail or anything that said that this was going to happen, so it's just been a little bit of a, huh? And that's the story. Thanks for watching, everybody, and I will see you again tomorrow.